legendary horses are no longer a faraway dream.
What's up, everyone? We got a fun day of Pilgrims Haven. I'm gonna mine for platinum, I'm thinking. Get some platinum, restock up on our ore, make sure our workshops are gonna continue thriving throughout the week. Take out, now that I got my done, let's head out to Pilgrims Haven. I just had to make sure I got the horse that I could actually run through the desert. Get that path set up, and we should be good. I know I'm starting out a little bit further than what I prefer to be, but it's okay. I need to set up my tags, and what better way than to set up an auto path, have that set, run, and get everything managed on my end. And I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend in Black Desert. Wondering if there's any new patches that you guys are looking forward to, any new updates, quality of life changes, or anything like that, any new goals. Let's see. Let's get our tags, all of that good stuff managed. We're heading to Pilgrims Haven. I reset up my worker empire to continue to pump out the material crates over here in Kaplan. My goal is to get back into our crate trading. What better way to do that than to get our steel, brass, bronze, and I'm thinking if I run out of materials, I will start smelting down maybe the coal into more processed because I can make the coal bags. And I think one more thing, probably the knock. I'll make the jade jewelry crate thingy, the jade crates. But I don't think it'll come to that. I don't have to really worry about it. Stop wasting time. Back into Altanova. Hope you guys can see everything, hear everything. Everything is working correctly. If not, let me know. I will adjust the sound. I will get our microphone filters all worked out. All that good mumbo jumbo. We got a quick little stream today. Nothing too long and extended. Just a quick little mining session over there in Pilgrims Haven. I think I'll do the full duration of my seafood crons meal. See if I can't get lucky with getting the wild ginseng or just how much of the platinum I can actually get. No real goal, no real money-making incentive, just getting the materials needed for my worker empire mainly. Granted, my worker empire is set up. They do have a good amount of materials already. It's just, I know how quick I can go through all of this, and looking at the 11K is a week's worth of the zinc. Not the zinc, the brass? Is it brass? Yeah, the brass. That's a week's worth. I'm gonna need more than that. I already know the iron ore, 35K I can blow through with just the steel alone, let alone the iron needed for any of my tools, my utensils. So, heading out there, getting a lot more. What's up, kid? How you doing? But coming out here to Pilgrims, getting more of our material is going to help out our worker empire and get more trading done later on in the week. I'm thinking Friday we'll turn in all of our crates from not doing anything for, what is it, 2 weeks now? Master 1 cooking, congrats. That's a huge milestone. Next is Guru. You got this. I mainly stuck with going for the if you're running out of things to do, invest into the Butte County gut maps. It's easy if you can ignore the mass cooking. Like, I want to say all the other recipes will reduce the materials that you can use for cooking, but the Butte County gut map is a 1-to-1 ratio. If you can get past that, it's easy. It's extremely fucking easy. If you have your workers set up, you can even go out there and manually gather the vegetables. It's that easy. But that's what I would do to spam out your cooking. You don't have to worry about spending the money on your cooking materials. You can do your sniper hunting. You can gather your elk, your deer. Doesn't matter what type of red meat you want to get, but here, let me show you. You can use your pork, fox, lamb, deer, bear, wolf, or the sea lion. You can use rabbit meat, rhino meat, and out there in the land of the morning light, you can gather your radish, you can gather your Napa cabbage, you can gather the rice. Use the rice with the spring water to make the cooked rice. The cooked rice will get you some cooking experience too. Then you use the cooked rice with all of those materials to make your Butte County gukbap. And you can sell the Butte County gukbaps on their own, or you can turn them in for the Imperial. What's up, Alex? How you doing? Oops, I'm not even running. I'm doing great. We're gonna do a quick little Pilgrims Haven session. I'm not going for any type of real money. I'm just out here mining. I'm gonna get the materials for my worker empire. So for this, I'm going to switch off between the sharp and the cons. I'm not gonna really worry about any of the buffs. I'm just gonna do the seafood crons, you know, the usual, and just rely on our mastery. Solely just our mastery. I don't care about the experience I'm going to be earning. We have the event going on to take care of that. I have my mastery crystals on to increase my mastery just a tad. Pop that, and which one was I? Oh yeah, cons. So it's not going to be a lot, but it's not going to be just running out there with minimum mastery, minimum little stats and things like that. And I tried my luck at tapping my pickaxe last night in preparation. It did not go through twice. I haven't tried my fluid collector. But hey, bright side. The money that we are supposed to be making, I am now at 41.1 bill. I need 9 bill left. Or 9 bill more. Sorry about that. Answering a message. Yeah, I'll get there. But that's why I'm out here doing the pilgrims. Not only can I get the materials needed for all of my worker empire, but I can also get the materials needed to make money. Not to mention, I can get more materials for more mastery taps, so it's a win-win all around. I have Dine. I don't have to stress about the travel time getting out here, having to go through the desert, using a camel and all that dumb shit. I can just get on the horse and run. So at this point, I'm just like living. It's definitely worth it. The time and the investment that it takes to get up to this point is worth it. I just wish that we got a little bit more back for the time and effort. But other than that, you know, I'm not complaining. Everything that I have set up for my account and my character is so that I can be everything can be as convenient as possible. You seen yesterday, I don't want to have to switch off a character, switch the gear. Oh, I didn't get the right gear, so now I have to switch off to this one and switch on to that one. Like, God. Come on. And I'm not worried about energy today. I'm just going for the 2 hours, so I'm gonna pop all of the energy potions and event items that I have. And just for this occasion, or any other future occasions, let me go ahead and buy some energy. If I can. Yeah, figures. Let's put a pre-order in. We'll do 25. We'll have that pre-order sitting there, so if it fills out while I'm out here, I can use them. If not, I still have the event items I can use. And I'll have those on standby for later gathering attempts, or if I do some trading and the trading goes bad. You know how that shit goes. But I want to have it on hand and not ever having to worry about energy again. I have to remember to get in the habit of it. Do a pre-order, make the money back, do another pre-order, make the money back. Keep doing that until I'm overstocked with energy potions. All I have to do is just pull them out of whatever storage or my central. But I want to get to the point where my central is not going to support the weight from the energy tonics. Before the trading rework, I was at that point. I was able to pop 10, 20 fucking energy tonics and not bat an eye because I had 30, 40 still sitting there. I got 10 more. Oh, there goes like 20 more there. Either that or I have to start remembering to cycle through my alts and use up their energy. I get lazy. Yeah, I get so lazy. That's why everything is set for convenience. I'm not setting for, like, setting up for success or efficiency or anything like that. I'm setting up for my own leisure. Hell yeah, Moose. Welcome, welcome, my channel member. I'm back at Pilgrims. We are getting more materials for the Worker Empire, not to mention I am getting more platinum. You can never go wrong with getting more platinum. As long as you have the metal solvent to supply the pure platinum crystal, there is nothing wrong with supplying yourself with stacks on stacks on stacks of platinum. Hell, just the platinum alone, you can make a nice, decent chunk of money just melting it down to the melted platinum. I'm not even talking about the ingots. If you get the ingots on the side, like the bonus proc, that's extra money. But if you have the metal solvent, the trace of savagery to make the metal solvent, and you have a good supply, hell yeah, stock yourself up. Get as much platinum as you possibly can and start making bank. You guys are wondering how to make money, like real money as a life skiller. Here's one of the ways. Where does it make sense to cook the most? I'm in Velio right now, if that matters. If you want to shorten the time it takes for you to travel from the central market to the storage to your Imperial, all of that in one clear circle, I'm talking you leave your door, you walk down the steps, and your storage keeper is there. Your Imperial is right across the street. There is no place better than over here in Elton. If you take this house right here, Elton number 2, that house, if you look, you run down the steps, and directly down the steps, you have your storage, you have your central, and right here is your Imperial delivery guy. Not to mention the, I want to say Liana, or the one that you turn in your quest after you get done the Imperial turn-in. All right there. So choose Elton 2 if you want to shorten the time from all of the main NPCs that you'd be going for with your cooking. Especially if you don't have a house set up for the little shared storage container that we can get. Another option, over here in Olivia, you can take this house right here, or this house right here, and the Imperial is right down here. That'll speed up your time it'll take. The only issue is not having the central, and you'll have to rely mainly on that storage container. But Elton 2 is going to be your first pick on the housing if you're trying to do any of that. I want to say Heidel also has a spot. The old spot used to be... Oops, sorry. The old spot used to be right... I want to say here. Or no, right at this one. You just rage quit the game because the billion boxes that you need to interact with for the Eye of the Adventure. Wait. What journal? Are they Eyes of the Adventure? Oh, yeah, these ones. I'm so sorry. The stupid little chest. Yeah, no, I agree with you. I did not. I stopped. I gave up on doing any of these. It was great when it first came out, and then I just lost interest. I don't really want to hunt them all down and shit like that. That's what I told you. I'm lazy. I'm extremely lazy when it comes to this game. So everything I have set up is for my sheer convenience. I'm not trying to go for numbers and shit like that. I'm just going for pure convenience because I know how fucking lazy I am. You really want to do it because it's a challenge? Oh yeah, by far, it is a challenge. That's why I go for the treasure parts, even though I hate mob grinding. It's just the fact of, it's a treasure. It's something rare. Not everyone has it. I want to have it too. I can get away with using the blue grade compasses or not even using a compass at all, but like, goddamn. I could use more arty dokubis. I could definitely use more over here in Napse. Get out these two here. Or maybe... No, not Moodle. Probably Dalbo? Yeah, Dalbo. I could switch out any of those. That'd be nice. Oh, trust me, I know. I know, but at the same time, it's much like how you have your stupid little giants and humans and shit like that. There's some nodes that I'm using giants for, or the shell folk, the giant variant for, because they can get more, like a bigger quantity. Like my Land of the Morning Light vegetables. I have shell folk mainly and only on the vegetables. I don't have them for anything else. It's all Dokubi or human, or Galway, or whatever the fuck they are. Yeah, I rolled for all mine. I rolled for mine that we didn't get from the little Sang coin turn-in, the one per family. Or once, yeah, once per family quest. And then after that, I just rolled for it. But also wouldn't really do me any good right now where I am, because I have all of my worker lodging. I have everything maxed out that I possibly can without having to either get more contribution or spend pearls on it. Which, if I think about it, I'd probably have to go with the pearl route. It's boring. It's boring and long drawn out. Besides, Chris Foley already did that. Let's throw some things into our storage because our maids don't have the auto store into the storage feature. But at the same time, our central market can hold a lot more if I had the... Wait, I gotta move the fish out to the Feria. It'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine. I have faith in my central market. Exactly. So at this point, nah, it's all right. I have no interest in it. It's like doing the say lease. I already have all the workers I can have out there. Why I keep saying that? I only have what, out of all of the RD workers that I have out in Land of the Morning Light, 6 of those are artisan, or not artisan, professional. Yeah, see, 3 here. Dalbo, Nampo, no. Napse. Yeah, see. I can't. I have no more lodging. I'd have to buy, if I am able to buy any more lodging, I'd have to do that with the pearls. But I'm pretty sure I got all of Butte County's lodging that I could for the pearl shop. So that one's out of the running. Yeah, I went real heavy into the Worker Empire when the Light of the Morning Light first came out. They were like, 1 contribution per node? Oh, hell yeah, sign me up. You know, me with my Worker Empire, I'm all quick on trying to rent out as many nodes as I possibly can and seeing what I can do with it. And then I had to turn around and do the storyline. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I ran to all the nodes first. I unlocked everything that I could so I can start investing contribution and getting my Worker Empire started, and then went through the storyline. Like, going through the storyline, as I earned more contribution, I continued building the Worker Empire. I was not being left behind. I'm like, level 40 workers, they just came out. There is no way in hell I'm gonna get a level 40 within the first, like, month or two, so let me get a jump start on it. Let me try to ease my pain. Luckily, I did. I got lucky, and I also sat there with, I think it was 4 alts over in Napse to just keep rolling until I got my Artisan Shellfolk. Then my Artisan Dokubi. A lot of copper. I should probably get the ingredients together to try for a T10 tap. Maybe. I have more than enough. It's just... I'm thinking of... You know how we get that bonus proc on heating up any of the ore? We have a chance of getting the ingot. I'm thinking about taking those extra procs and using those for getting my T10 so I don't have to use any of the actual copper I'm using for my Worker Empire. You know what I mean? Or is that like a foolish thing to do? You know, like a fruitless endeavor? Don't mind me, I'm out here looking for an herb in the rocks. fuck? Where's this minigame at? Climb up there, climb up there. I'm hoping the Starlight node spawns like right under me so I don't have to keep running around for all of the stupid little light sources. And no, I did. Alright, the more of the rough lustrous gems I get, the more chances I can have of trying to get the Manos processing stone I'm looking for the alts. I want to get one more alt set up for processing. I want to set it up over there in Kepler. I figure if I have one over in Trent, chopping all of my wood, I can have one over in Kepler, melting all of my ore. I don't have to keep traveling between the two. All about convenience, what can I say? No aggro. Oh, you motherfucker. Oh, you fucker. Oh, you shit. Oh, you fucker. Oh, how much is that? How much is 5? They want 500 mil. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, we got a new Redeemable code. All right, guys, we got a new Redeemable code. I will enter it in for you guys. Show you guys. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm spelling shit wrong. Black Desert, 8-year anniversary. Forgive me for not knowing how to spell correctly. But there we go. We got a new code. Enter that in. You can get yourselves Artisan Bundle. Woo! There you go. BD anniversary or 8-year anniversary. Let's go and collect that. We get the fireworks. Yeah. We get lanterns. Woo! Item collection in I guess that's cool. Yeah, that's what we wanted. Our arty memory. 88. And our cron stones. Look at that. You know what we about to try? Oh, you guys know what we're about to try. Oh, you guys already know what we're about to try. They gave me the crons for it, so why not, right? Fucking six with your goddamn strike fire lightstone. 500 mil, right? For those 5. What's that? The 1000 G bars for the special barter. Fucking all the aggro. You get all the aggro in the whole goddamn game. Oh god, you lucky bastard. Oh, you fucking lucky. I know there's gonna be no attempt at trying to do this, but they gave me the attempt and I'm gonna do it. We're gonna try it. So here goes nothing. Don't give me free crons if you don't expect me to do it. All right, we failed. We tried though. That's all that matters. We tried. Oh, our bundle. We got to open up our bundle and see what we got. All right, what do we get? What do we get? Anything good? Anything great? Please no crons. Please no crons. How many was that? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, 40? Okay, 40's not bad. 40's not bad at all. I can put that onto the mastery gear and get ready for a new attempt. That's fine. I'm not really worried about it. I am, however, worried about not having my tent buff active. That one I am a little worried about. I should have had that going already. And I'm thinking, hold on, I'm trying to set something up. Let's get our sound just a little bit more sounding. Back to the rocks we go. Already at 90? Come on, any of them, any of them. Give me the wild ginseng. Or millennial, or whatever the fuck you are. Rock collecting. Oh yeah, thank you for the code, Two-Step. You are amazing, coming in clutch like that. I always fail my attempts, but every so often I get that one lucky attempt that defies the fail stack. And I know it. I know it's not going to be something that I'm going to do right then and there. That's fine. It's always fun to just throw an attempt in there. You never know. It only takes one. At least we're getting black gem fragments. A plus. And get us ready for some more mastery attempts. I keep failing on all of them. I failed miserably on my trainer's clothes last night. I went for a try attempt hoping that I can have it ready for a TED attempt. I failed it. I failed it and got it back up to duo. Went to try for another try attempt so that I, again, have it ready and waiting, but no, it's stuck at try and it needs to be repaired. That's where coming out here comes in handy. I have the metal solvent on hand. I'm waiting on the platinum. All the other materials I can melt down. While I'm melting them down for the worker empire, I'm going to take all of the procs, the extra procs I get from processing, like the ingots from doing the melted shards. I'm gonna take those and use that for any T10 attempts. And because we were out there doing alchemy, I have the alchemy byproducts on hand waiting for when I go to do the T10 attempts. I'm not going to turn them in for the contribution, unfortunately. As much as I would love the contribution and the theory experience, I think I'm going to try to go for my T10s. And I'm not trying to worry about the cost of the item. I'm not worried about it. I'm only going to worry about the cost of the item if I'm going out and buying it. We tend to get too wrapped up in the cost of the item and how much time that it costs you to either sit there and wait for it or blah, blah, blah. I don't want to focus on that. I'm not going to really worry about it. My thoughts are not on, oh, well, I could have made an extra 10k per ingot if I just sold it, so I'm doing a horrible fucking job. No, I'm just more worried about not having to go to the central market and actually buy the material or buy whatever little enhancing attempt that I want to do. No, I'd rather go out. I'd rather get it. If I choose to sell the raw material, then I can go, okay, well, that's going to get me, you know, 10k over here. It's going to get me 10k over there. I'm just doing this casually. I'm just enjoying myself. I have no real aim on the materials or the money. I'm just gathering. I gotta regen energy. Sorry, guys. There we go. It's not good to be over here in Pilgrims Haven at like 300 energy. Thank you, Orion. I appreciate it. We're just out here making back the last 10 bill that we need. Well, technically 9 bill that we need. It took me a little bit longer because I haven't been playing the game as much as I should. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've been playing Minecraft. Power World. I jumped back into Battlefield 2041 or 42, whatever the fuck it is. Now I need to step up my game and get back into our worker empire, our gathering, our leveling, getting prepared for the family shared life skilling. Hell yeah, thank you for the sub. You are fucking amazing, Ryan. Hell yeah. Yo, 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 Forgotten, welcome back, bro. We back out here in Pilgrims Haven. We getting all the ore and platinum that we could possibly ever want. And or we're gonna burn through our energy within the 2 hours that we're out here. Whatever happens first. Come on. Come on. Come on! I hate this mini game and how unresponsive it could be. Like, it's lagging. Here. Right here, Forgotten. My second best. Yeah, I have one that sits out here. I have one legit dedicated tune that I will have sitting out here. Where is it? I have her out here. See, Sand Bazaar or Sand Grain Bazaar. But I'm thinking of getting another processing alt set up just so that they can process all of the ore that I get out here. And with how easy it is to use the shared storage and all, I have to finish getting the short made up for that. But with how easy it is to do things like that, I can have them sitting in one spot and all of the ore crates, their materials can be easily dispersed within all of my nodes without having to click on anything. It's great. So I'm hoping to get the rough lustrous gems. And I'm trying to get the gear together to obviously gear this tune for said processing. If I can do it without having to use a central market, I'm going to resort to that route, but I have to figure out which alt I want to do it on. I don't just want to choose any of them and go from there. I want to choose one that I think would be best fitting the feel of a processor, you know? Just like how the Corsair does so well underwater, the Tamer just feels like it should be a trainer. I'm not saying there's anything that tells you that it should be. I'm just saying, like, you know, just how it feels. I got rid of my second Shai. I decided to stick with just one in one of all of my tunes. Not deal with any dubs or trips, just the one. Dun, 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 dun. Or sandstone. This is the best place to come and desecrate graves while also making bank doing it. Is this why we desecrate graves? This why we grave rob? You have 3 alchemists. Okay, so you have 3. 1 alchemist and 2 ore collectors. I have way too many. I have way too many of the alts set up for different things. Like, take, for example, he is set for gathering, fishing, processing. He's my second main life skiller, so he has almost all of it set up for either artisan or master. Then you got my gatherer over here. What's up, Ula? How you doing today, man? Huge shout out on getting on the what's that stupid called, the monthly? last month, I think it was, for January. I don't know. I'm late. I just remember going to it the other day and seeing you mentioned for one of the guides that you made. But I have my cook slash farmer here. He's just out there in Etheria to either get my sailors or my Etheria frigate dailies done. The stupid blueprint dailies. Then I have my alchemist over here who also doubles as my milk gatherers. Yeah, not this month, or last month, but the month before that, we were both mentioned. I was trying so hard for this month. It's like, yeah, or last month. I'm gonna try for this month. There we go. I'm gonna try for this month. But this one is my hunter, but she's also set for almost all of the life skilling too. He was my AFK fisher, but I removed his fishing and shoved it onto the other tune, so he has nothing. I might take him and make him my processing alt. Yeah, he still has his fishing rod and all. My underwater gatherer. I'm not really close to anything 6. Every time I look, it's like I am either 1/3 the way to getting another blue grade, or my first blue grade part, or I am 2/3 of another part that I wasn't trying for. You know, I'm like getting all the opposite materials than what I should be going for. And every time I think I'm getting the right one, I'm never getting the right one. Like, yeah, I needed this one. Oh, too heavy. And I'm like, oh shit, no, I didn't need it. But it's good to need. I need it later on, but right now I kind of wanted to get, say, the cannon done. You know, I want to get the sail done. Hell yeah, thank you for the sub, you are amazing. These are going to increase my chances of getting a Manos processing stone without having to buy said Manos processing stone and or make it. Always. Always. And then you know how bad I am with just my drops anyway, so... I did the 3 days straight of sailies and monster hunting, trying to go for the drops and shit like that. I need a break from sailing. I need a break from that damn auto pathing. Got more seals. We got 4 of them so far. But if I was out there mob grinding, bet. You're grinding for null right now. You're like 6 treasure parts in. Pretty nice grind for the event. Or during the event. I've heard the horror stories before the event without the extra item drop rate and shit like that. Yeah, I try not to. It's just I would like a Black Desert feature that they put in to actually work the way that they intend for it to work, you know? I understand if I was doing something that goes against their functionality, or I was trying to exploit the function, but nah, I just want the function to work. If I set a path up in the ocean, I expect myself to be able to get from point A to point B, not point A, B, C, D, jumping to 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, definitely. Good luck on it. I've heard the horror stories. I know just how bad it could be. Oh yeah, it is awful by intent. It makes you have to go out and do it manually. It'll force you to take your time out to grind crocs for the null. Just so that you can have an easier time manually sailing around the ocean. Because believe me, if you're doing the auto pathing, you're trying to be AFK and walk away from your game. You don't really care about it. When you come back, maybe you'll be there, maybe you won't be, but you'll check on it. But if you're manually doing it, they're like, yeah, we're gonna make this shit so fucking horrible that you have to go out and get the null to speed yourself up, do your carrot grind because the sailing is so slow. Oh, it's going great, Jack. Going great. We're out here in Pilgrims Haven doing our mining. I'm getting more materials for my worker empire. Even though I don't need it, I'm just getting it. I want to overstock my supply so I don't have to worry later on in the week that my worker empire is now running on empty. The blackstone powder I'll have to buy, that's fine. I don't want to run out of the stupid ore. That's the one annoying thing to have to go out and stop and get or stop and buy. I don't like to buy things. I'll buy it if I have to, but I really don't like to, and if I can avoid it, I'll do it. This way, I can get the platinum needed to make some money, I can get the black gems needed for my mastery, tapping, any of the sharps and hards, and the rough, lustrous gems for any menace processing stone attempt. I'm killing several birds with one stone. Or one pickaxe. Last night, Volante, blue sails to 5 so far. Congrats. Not bad. Not bad. Some content is made for people. That is just not my forte. You know, when it comes to hunting, I'm there. When it comes to gathering, I'm there. Cooking, so-so. Alchemy, so-so. Farming, I have to be in the mood for it. Sailing, bartering, that's a no. That's a no. If I didn't need the carrick, I wouldn't even bother with it. It'd kind of be like horse racing. It's either you're into it or you're not. And if you're not into it, you're not going to bother with it once. Or I guess like you'll try it the one time, but if you're not really feeling it, are you really going to jump back into horse racing unless you really, really needed an object from it that you could not buy off the central market or find an alternate method for it? Like, I feel like the horse racing is mainly only for getting the manor furniture. At least that used to be how it is. I don't know how they updated the rewards when they updated it, but that's how it used to be. And if you really didn't care for your manor, you didn't really care for it. If the horse racing was just that bad for you, you cared. You went and did any of the other fucking fountain quests to get your fountain instead of the horse one. You said, fuck it, I don't need the golden steed fountain. Weekly feathers for T10 here. Okay, cool. Cool. At least they made it worth going for this time. That's a reward I'd rather take the annoying time to do the horse race out of my day. I've done it once. I know how it feels and all that dumb shit, but I'm glad they made the rewards worth taking your time to deal with that frustration. Like, maybe if they upped the to add to your discussion yesterday, kind of disagree for the offhand. Hard to buff up life skills and players with mastery at 2k already. But that's why I said to raise the mastery cap and to make the rewards for mastery even worth it for going past that 2k cap. That 2k cap is low. That 2k cap is low for a lot of players. It's not even just the veteran players. You know, if you can hit that 2k during an event like it's nothing while wearing your Logia, we kind of need something done with it. Hey, we've already got our gear like that shit. Instead, I would love to add treasure items for the different life skill. Yeah, also, we need that too. Give us something to go for. Give us other avenues of enjoying our life skills. That'd be a great addition. You know, I just want more to do than, okay, I'm doing this only for money. Solely only for money. Give me another incentive. Like, once you get done your Forest Path wagon, you lose one set of your gathering incentive there. You know, you don't want to do it anymore. Once you get your worker empire set up the way you want it, you lose interest in getting your worker like doing anything more with your worker empire. You're fine. You're making a couple billion per day. You know, we just we're at that point where we need more. We need more, or give us a revamp on thing. I don't know. It's a little weird, but our mastery is completely broken. I'll always say that. I like the one idea that we were posing the 1 month about the treasure item, the cooking and alchemy treasure, where if you can get it, I don't care how the method may be, but if you get it, it would act like a alchemy and a cooking utensil. I don't care about the time reduction or anything like that. That's something that they can go ahead and figure out and make it not so OP and game breaking and shit like that. But it'd be nice to have a treasure like that. Just have a incentive to go out of my way to get something for my cooking and my alchemy, or go for. I guess I wouldn't say fishing, because fishing has the title. Like, if you can get that title, you have beat the fishing game. But the other life skills need something more to them, something to make me feel like I want to slave my life away, other than how many billions I can make throughout the day. Like, combat has, you can kill these monsters quicker, you can see this area, you can do these quests now, blah blah blah, but we got, can I actually make 1 billion today, or am I gonna fucking cry myself to the next mob grinding area? That's all we got. Utensil would be good too, idea, but everything would have to be carefully balanced, including the mastery, including the rewards, all of it. That's why I would just rather give the idea and let them deal with the numbers, let them deal with having to balance it all out. I'm no developer. I'm only a fucking casual player that my ideas could fucking break everything, you know? That's why I say, like, they'd have to raise the mastery cap before they can start adding anything to the actual life skill in terms of more gear, more items. They'd have to do something with mastery. They're sharing the life skill level, but mastery is being left in the dark. We kind of need that to go hand in hand too now. It's going to be a little weird with everything being shared, but your mastery is not being shared. Your tools are going to be shared, but your mastery is not shared. I'm not sure if there's anyone here, but I'm going to change channels. It feels like there is someone else here. I'm not paying attention to the mini-map. I'm mainly talking to you guys. I'm focused on the chat here, not the mini-map. So it really feels like there's someone else here, and I don't really want to deal with that one. Yeah, with the introduction of the ginseng, the mini game, the shared Liana's tool bag, when that finally comes out, they're unifying everything. They're making it so much easier for the easier players, but veteran players need something to still work for. You need something to enjoy. Like, I'm not trying to come for any of the newer players. I'm not trying to say the newer player needs to have less to do and they have to work for everything. It's just us veteran players need to have something there too. You know, we're being left behind. We're being left because we've been playing the game longer. I feel like we should get a little bit more of a ball tickle if we were playing for a lot longer. If I have the 8-year time under my belt, I should get a little bit more consideration than a newer player that's probably only going to stay here for a month and then leave. Exactly. I love it. I love the mini games. I love the crystal fucking presets. I love that. I love the artifacts. All of that is great. It's just mastery. Mastery needs to be worked on. They're moving in a great direction. You know, we always talk about how bad they are and, oh, they're not listening and blah, blah, blah. I mean, they're doing good shit. It's just mastery is broken. Is it worth repairing the Land of the Morning Light tool utensils? I do. I repair them. I have a workshop that I normally, when I'm out there gathering the wood and I have the standardized timber squares, I will go and repair or have them build up like 10, 20 of the tools. convert those into repair tools and have them on hand. That way I can reduce how many I have, reduce the weight of it being in, say, the central market, and still continue to cook. It's costly if you are going out and buying your tools, and you can make more by selling the materials on their own. But I would prefer, or sorry, I'm reading that. But I think, like, for self-use, you're having it like that and repairing is fine. Just remember, you're going to be losing money. I don't know how much money, but I know selling the materials you'd make more. But if you're doing it to the self-use to getting a Guru 1 cooking, yeah, go for your Land of the Morning Light, get your workers making more, and convert them into the repair tools. Great buff for gathering if they left it untouched. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with any of it, just mastery. Mastery is just broken. They can change mastery without even touching the drops. You know, they can do so much with the mastery. So many other things than increasing drops or all that dumb shit. Like, so many options. It's just mastery around the board, not the actual life skill. Old Moon event, Bossio gives 1 for Supreme Tool. I wouldn't go for the Supreme Tool. I wouldn't go for it. You can turn those seals into something better. In my personal opinion, that's just me, Orion. Let me see. I think I have an alt with those seals on. Yeah. So yeah, even if you just take those seals and, say, turn it into the magical shards, you can turn them into the perfume. No, the perfumes, they're the event ones. You can't really sell them. And I mean, yeah, that could be an option. It could be an option, but for trying to power level, I'd stick to the Land of the Morning Light just because of the high durability. You want the Menace gear, etc. Family one. Like, everything's great. It's just mastery, you know, just mastery. Mastery feels so underwhelming. You know, you look at the Lightstone combinations and you feel great for getting a combination. You feel great for when you put a combination on. You look at your crystal presets and it feels great knowing that you have that full 2K or the full 12 life crystals or the vital crystals and shit like that. But when it comes to mastery, it's just, oh, I guess I got 2K. And even with that, I'm not gathering with my 2K mastery. I can sit here, pop my buffs, and get my instant 2K, and I'm still doing the same shit. I'm getting the same drops. I'm not seeing a real fucking difference. Like, some of the mastery feels good. It's just for all the other life skills, it just sucks. Like, I enjoy the Agris gathering. Like, I enjoy that. I enjoy the whole mini game. I enjoy all of it. Just mastery needs to be better. I'm not even saying remove mastery. Keep the mastery. Like I said, I like mastery. I just feel like it could be improved. That's all. We don't need to nerf anything. We don't need to increase the drop rates or anything with the life skills and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it needs better scale and the cap to be risen. It's easy enough to hit the 2K mastery. We have all these crystals we can throw on. We have all these artifacts. The Lightstone combinations. It's just, we need more of a cap and better scaling to get up to that cap. Process batch is the only tangible mastery difference. Yeah, see, like, processing. Only. So that something has to be done. Like I said, they're moving in a great direction. We give them a lot of shit. We QQ about all of these little things that they have yet to change, but we never mention any of the good changes that they have done and all the improvements, because let's just remember 2016 gathering and crafting in Black Desert. All right, if you guys really wanna bitch and complain, let's just compare the two. So they are moving in a great direction. Just mastery, polish it. Just a little spritz and wipe. Don't remake it. Don't reforge it. Just buffer it. After Tetlagia and Trimanos butchering, what should some basic goals in terms of gear? Okay, so you have two ways to go about it. Are you trying to go for the Tet Manos or higher? Oh hell, BDO next patch. We're making changes to processing. Dude, yeah, don't bro, don't. That's why I don't try to give any numbers. I don't try to give any numbers, because I know if I give a wrong number or whatever and they take my consideration or take my opinion into consideration for once, I could fuck up the game for everyone and I'd be like public enemy number one. I'll give the idea, but the numbers and all that shit, that's up to them. And I'm gonna give a general idea. I'm not gonna try to give an OP idea, anything that I think I can make a couple 100 billion out of the gate, just trying to exploit the system. I'm trying to be fair with it. At some point, yeah. Okay, so what I would do is use the gear that you have on now, and that's long-term gear that'll help me just have fun and make it worth your time. Invest into the Trimanos. Okay, invest into your Trimanos, and while you do that, try to tap up that wait, you're at a Tetlagia. Are we talking accessories, or are we talking just the clothing? The Tetlagia clothes with the Trimanos. Both? Okay, yeah, invest, no. Just start investing into your Tetmanos and your set. That's all you need. You're at that point where you don't have to worry about anything else. Just start throwing money into getting your Tet. How you want to do that, that's up to you. But that should be your goal, okay? If you can get full Tet accessories, full Tet clothes, you are at the end game life scaling gear. What about a minigame when no, fuck that. Nah, if anything, speed up how long it takes. Like, reduce the time by a minute or 2 minutes. Nothing too extreme. Nothing to where I'm sitting there for 5 minutes waiting for a process to be done. I think it's a little too long. But no, there should not be an interactive minigame. There's some things that can be left alone on its own, that you don't really need to do anything. Nothing has to be done with it. There should be no changes. I mean, maybe if they feel like there should be, cool, great, but I feel like processing is fine. It's just the mastery that needs to really be worked on. Nah. I wouldn't even bother with that. That's too complicated. That's too much work. It's too many variables to have to worry about. But I will take that idea, though, two-step, and improve upon it just a little bit. I do like it. Just, instead of a minigame, they can increase the time it takes to process, and if you fail it, it'll take you a little bit longer instead of just failing. You know, like process. And instead of giving the message and failing that craft, it'll take you 2 times longer and you did it or something. I don't know how they can do it. Just, I don't feel like a minigame would be really in the best interest. Like, I'd stop doing processing at that point. No offense, like, I really wouldn't want to do it. I like things to be convenient, but that's a little too over the top with having to do the input. The same reason why people hated the ice fishing minigame is the same reason why they would hate to do the processing minigame or anything like that. Especially if it's going to stop during their AFK nightly processing sessions. That'd piss off a lot of people. But at the same, I mean, I get a lot of other people would rejoice with it. Well, now I can process longer because if I don't stack up my processing success rate, then it'll take longer to do it. Like, I get the incentive and all, but I don't know about the minigame. I don't feel like that would really help. You want to grind flour with one hand while you AFK fish. The other. Mastery equals multitasking. Nah, now we're just getting over the top with shit. I'm just gonna stick with they should just improve mastery, just better scaling and put the cap up, that's all. I have energy tonics and little event items like that. Yeah, you guys are trying to make the shit OP. You guys are trying to make shit broken and all that dumb shit. Like, nah, just raise the mastery cap and have it better scale. That's all. Yeah, see? Pop an energy tonic. What is it? Energy gourd. Gives me plus 100 energy every 10 minutes. And I have the event chocolate still. Gives me plus 20. I have a pre-order waiting for more energy tonics, like the ones that you can use for your alts to exchange or whatever the fuck. But they haven't gone through. I'm just out here until either the 2 hours or my energy is gone. I'll put everything in the central market. I'm not gonna sell it, but I will list it to show you guys how much I've made for the 2 hours out here. Just doing a casual life scaling session, talking to you guys, sharing our ideas and our opinions about what they could do with the Black Desert, even though we know they're not going to do any of it. Be real, we already know they're not going to do any of that. We could dream, right? Man, already with the weight? Yeah, 4 left. I did not have enough time to do my dailies for it, but I suggest if you guys are doing your bear herb gathering or your mining over here in Pilgrims Haven, always come with one of those herbal medicines. Always come out with one. It's a saving grace. It'll help you stay out for 2 hours plus. Herbal medicine. It's a little costly, but it's worth it. Rough stone equals money static. But I'm not out here for the rough stone is good, but my main focus is the platinum. That's where I'm mainly at. The platinum is going to make me a lot more money than the rough stone. Oh, and not to mention static, I'm also out here for the gems. The gems I'm going to combine with the coral pieces to make their T2 or T3 coral, whatever they are. I'm trying to get the green coral made up. Yeah, as you can see, I clearly don't need the materials. I'm just stocking them up just to stock them up. I got 84k copper ore, 17 lead, 35 iron, 20 tin, 23 rough stone, 11 zinc, 15 coal, 13 knock. 12 gold, 10 silver. I only have the 609 mithril here and the 52 platinum. That's why I'm out here doing the platinum. I don't know, how is the drop rate of the plus? That's all I use for my gathering. That's all I'm using. I'm not bothering with the whole experience. I'm not bothering with the mastery. The mastery can be taken care of with the crystals. The experience, same way. Events will take care of that. Buff items will take care of that. Using the Khan's heart will take care of that. There's so many other options for getting your experience and your mastery, but gathering item drop rate, that's something that is a rare how often does it drop though? I don't know, and I don't think you're thinking of it right. 2% is actually pretty low. Yeah, it is. But considering there is no other way to get it in the game, I'd rather take those and increase the chances of getting something by that really, really low 2% than more experience or more mastery. Like I said, a crystal can handle that. And one of the lightstone combination itself can handle that. But the gathering item drop rate, name me any gear that does. Oh, besides the alchemy stone. Besides the alchemy stone. Yeah. But we don't have any other options. We have so many options for mastery. We have so many options for experience, but that's 2 options for our gathering item drop rate. Exactly, and with how easy it is to hit that 2K master, Uli, I will say, like, the item drop rate is the most important thing after the fact. Yeah, I agree. After you get that 2K master, you want to increase the item drop rate. It's not like you're going to be able to increase it with the mastery anymore after that. Big pie is also important instead of seafood crunch meal. Yeah, for the item drop rate from that too. Yeah, if you want to look ooh or zero, however that character wants to be, because my text over here is all simplified and looking wonky. Mountain of Eternal Winter region. I think I have Big Pie over here. I think I do. Oh, I don't. Oh, wrong account. I have it on my Iron Man account. That's why. But yeah, if you're taking the Pig Pie, if you look, it has a gathering item drop rate +3. But unless you're popping your food and you're popping your alchemy stone, there's no other way to keep that shit active. You know, you have to keep supplying it. There are no numbers for the drop rate. They're all random. When you're out there gathering, you can be gathering there for 2 hours and not get one artifact. Oh, well, I haven't gotten an artifact here. So keep that in mind. It all goes by your RNG. If you have better luck, you might get it. If you don't have good luck, then you won't get it. But unfortunately, even with your drop rate, you still have to worry about, are you going to get a normal life artifact, a normal mastery artifact? Are you going to get a gathering experience artifact, or are you going to get a gathering mastery artifact? Because you still have all those possibilities while out here gathering, looking for the artifact, before you even get a chance of getting your one. Or you could possibly get lucky and get both of them in one go because your hedgehog happened to proc 2 of them. I'm not saying that's what happened to me. I'm just saying you could get lucky and get that in one go. Especially if you have the materials or the stones ready for your Yawning Hedgehog Leadstone combination too. I got lucky with mine. I'm not gonna lie, I got lucky with mine. It's all random, though. It's all random. You can, like I said, you just have to go out there and gather. They'll drop when they drop. Yeah, see, Gathering Mastery, I have 12. Gathering Experience, I have 9. Gathering Item Drop Rate, I have 2 more here. If you gather a lot, yes, you will get it in no time, and you'll get multiples. What's up, Chris? How you doing? Speaking of which, now I gotta get the Lightstones put together for another Yawning Hedgehog Lightstone combination. Because your boy doesn't even want to switch over the shared combinations either. Nah, I can't be bothered with that. I want to be able to just log into my tune and the combination already be there. And then have my main with all of the really good combinations. Is that a little OP? Yeah. Is it a little time wasting? Of course. Should I be wasting my billions on that? Probably not. Am I still going to do it? Fuck yeah. It's like, you know, when you go shopping, you go food shopping, and you still, after the fact of getting all that food, you go out to dinner. It's like that. You know damn well you can make your dinner. You know damn well it'll take you a little bit longer to make your food, and it'll still taste pretty good. But yet, you can't be bothered, and you'd rather just have someone, like, do it for you. That's how I'm gonna be. I'd rather just have my artifacts and everything ready and waiting, even though I have the shit shared. I just don't want to have to do that extra interaction. I just want to be able to click change and, oh, there we go. I'm already ready. Especially if I happen to forget that I have the Lightstone combination on that tune. I don't want to forget and then switch off to my main and actually need that Lightstone combination, which I happen to do a lot. I happen to do a lot. That's why I'm trying to avoid that now. I'm trying to rectify the situation. All right, we got 30 minutes left on this rotation. If I get lucky, I can get the instant 6 billion. I really won't. Not again, but it's always an incentive. That's why I say I love the minigame. I love it. It makes me want to come out here and try my luck at getting the ginseng. You know, I wanna go out and get as many of the minigames as I possibly can. I love that aspect. You know, when the Lightstone combinations and everything came out, I loved it. I wanted to get them all. I wanted to collect them like Pokemon cards. I still do. I still do. I wish they would give us more preset saving slots so I can do more with it. But, you know, it's still a good feature. I like that. I just personally wish that this would change. I wish that it was not so easy to get that 2K mastery, and if it was, it would reward me more afterwards. That's all. I know, I'm a broken record, and I keep repeating myself. But hey, you have to admit, everyone, you have to admit, even with all of these problems, the game is still a good game. It's still a good enough game to keep people into it for long periods of time. Still to this day, 8 years after the fact. Most games will die after fucking 4 years, 5 years. They'll kill themselves after the first year, and we're sitting here remembering the good days. You remember when WildStar used to be fun? So yeah. Even after all of the crying and complaining about their issues and everything, just gotta remember, they've made a good game. They've made it to where people are still here. Yeah, good for you, man. Good for you. I'm out here mining. Alright, do I have any more? Nothing of notable value. How many maids do I have left, though? That's the real question. I can always tell how far I'm going in my rotation or how much more time I have left because of how many maids I have on standby and on cooldown. I should run down to having none left on cooldown, meaning it's time to go. Exactly. Wild Star was fun. They killed themselves. That's what I'm saying. You know, after all the problems, the griping, the bitching, the complaining, I have to remember. They could be like any of these other companies that are dead. They could be like any of these games that are a fucking distant memory. I can do you one better, two-step. If you go out and grind for your compass, you have hundreds and thousands of hours worth of content. I would know. I would definitely know on that one. We're probably around like 30 hours of live streaming the compass grind. Hey, we never said anything about entertaining content, okay? Two-Step never said anything about if it was entertaining or not, Ula. He only said, you know, how many hours of content there is. You don't got compass. I have one part of it. I have the Vodkin part. I have to go back down and try to get my Elton piece, and I already have my map. I'll do it in intervals. That's my thing. I'll just do it in intervals. When I get bored of doing my life skilling, I will go out and try my luck at the compass. Maybe I'll get the compass, maybe I won't. Still no Elton. You'd rather grind your knoll. That's how I am. That's why I only have the one part. I got burned out trying to go for the same piece over and over and over again. I haven't given up on it. I'm just taking a break from it. We'll go back out there and do it. Maybe if I feel up to it, I might get an alt set up to go out there and grind for it. I just don't want to do it myself. Like, I don't want to do it on my Shai. I don't want to deal with how slow the Shai can be. Still will, though. I'm at a hard part in my career. I don't know what I want to do. Luckily, I only got one. I haven't gotten any dubs yet. I've been trying to avoid killing any of the Vodkins to cut down on getting any extras and getting my hopes up. That's why it's also taking me a little bit longer, because I'm only doing the river rotation. And out of the river rotation, I'm only taking the Eltons and the Baltics or whatever the fuck they are. And everything else, I pass. You can live. But the Elton's gotta go. I'm just in there for the one part. I'm telling you, like, that's all I want. That's why I told you, like, I'm doing it slower. It's gonna take me a little bit longer. That's why I'm not trying to rush it. I will take my time. I'll go back out there when I get the mental fortitude to deal with that shit again. But until then, I'm gonna be out here. I'm gonna be life skilling. I'll be doing things. Yeah, negative money. Hey, I always went into it knowing treasure parts do not earn you money. You know, going for the treasure will not earn you money. Going out there mob grinding for the money, that's great. But if you're going solely for the treasure part, it will not make you money. And I'm from that time in the game when that was, like, true. So I've came to that mental, like, understanding. I know I'm gonna be out here. I'm gonna be out here for 200 hours, 300 hours, and I'm not going to make a lot of money. Yeah, but that's Dekia. I'm not counting Dekia, and I'm not counting Elvia Realms. You already got no, so used to not making money. Yeah, I'm not counting the Dekia and Elvia because those were added to, I guess, give mob grinders more money. A different thing to grind something harder. All that dumb shit. I fucking did Crocs. Sat there and grinded out Crocs, bro. Yeah, is it bad that I have more hope for me, for my situation, for me, that I have more hope in getting my Aquila flowers? Where are you? Where are you, Aquila motherfucking flower? Yeah, I have more faith in getting all of those damn shits. Cups! Whoa! Like I said, you know, going for the treasure parts, you don't make money. You make some money, but in terms of all the other mob grinding places, you never did. So I know that's what I'm going into. That's what I have to set myself up for. If I make money, I make money. If not, well, okay. Did I get my treasure part? No. We're back out there. To enhance Valor and Pinoc still have lower. You still have 600 fucking croc scales. Man sitting there with like 800 croc scales talking about, yeah, you know, I'm just doing a casual grind here. God damn, fucking dedication. It's like, I'm getting that, no. I'm getting that thing. Ooh, sell it in the future for CC. That'd be great. That'd open up a way to earn money for the bartering. Or not bartering, for sea monster. Like, another way of earning money for the sailing and sea monster hunting. That'd be a great idea, Ula. I know, it's really not even a nice treasure item. I just want it. It's kind of like the fucking stable. It's kind of like the stable. Like, if you don't have all those dreams, you're not worried about going for the mythic horses and shit like that. You don't really care for the stable. And even if you have your T10 and you don't have the other two and you don't really care about the other two, you don't care about the stable. I just want it. And that means nothing. That could mean like one of two things. It can mean like one of two things. Like, static, it's just I don't like doing it. Certainly, because I'm doing a casual mining session, I'm not really worried about earning money. I'm not really worried about anything like that. Certainly, I'm just out here doing a casual mining session. So far, for the hour and a half that I've been out here gathering, I've gathered 13,000 rough stone, 8.4k zinc, 11,000 copper, 705 iron, 640 of the platinum, 918 gold, and 1,153 of the silver ore. Not to mention, we've also gotten our black gem fragments. We've gotten the blue deep hoof roots, all of that dumb shit. I'm not really worried about it. My mastery is at 1800. I have my hedgehog, my minigame. I have my bare minimum for gathering. I don't really care for the alchemy stone. I don't really care for anything like that now. Yeah, we are getting ready to end off our stream once our rotation is done. Good night, Ula. Enjoy the rest of your night. Sleep well, and I hope you have a good life skilling, grinding, and or whatever type of session tomorrow. Good night, man. Yeah, I'm not really worried about the buffs. I'm not worried about the repair or using the alchemy stone to have to repair it again. I'm just out here. I'm just gathering. We're about to end it off, so once the session is done, I can jump back on my dine, go back home, blah, blah, blah. But I will be listing everything to show you guys how much you can make out here. Even if you're going for a nice little casual gathering session. I'm trying to stock up all of my petals. Those stupid fairy petal shit. The Lilas petals. I'm thinking we stock up probably 200 to 300. See if we can't get a better fairy. Rerolling fairies suck. And my luck is so bad. I already know I'm not going to get any of the good rerolls. So I might as well just get a new fairy. Oh yeah, and I'm not spending the money. Fuck the spending of the money. Turn on that AC because it is burning up in here now. I tried, Breeze. I tried an attempt earlier when they gave us a little redeem code, the 800 crons. I did an attempt and failed at it. You know me, I'm not going to spend the 10 bill on it. I'd rather tap for it. I'll get it tapped. Wondering because you're at like 18. Here is what I am currently using. I got my Tet Manos. I have 2 Tet accessories. The rest are Tri, or Tri equivalent with the Flamoras. I'm using 2 gathering item drop rate artifacts with the Yawning Hedgehog combination, giving me another plus 20. Then the Khan's Heart, which is giving me another plus 25. I have my crystals, which are the mastery preset. That's probably what's giving me the 1800 without having to deal with the actual tool. And then I have my Tet pickaxe. So that's 100 mastery here with my crystals and the... For the tool, how much does that give? Plus 300. I guess the seafood crons meal for the extra plus 25 mastery. That's why I'm not really worried about any of the other buffs. I'm just going. This is the easiest type of buff rotation that I could possibly do, and it's what I keep standard on. I'm not worried about the experience. I don't care about leveling up more into Guru. I'll get there when I get there. I'll get my G50. No, I don't care. So I'll just do mastery, my presets and shit like that. Pop my seafood like I would normally do on any type of other life skilling and just go. Pop my Villa scroll because I can. I have the availability for it, so pretty standard. Lackluster buff rotation, but hey, it reduces the cost of my buffs or having to stop and make some more or get on an alt and make more up for the week. Or it'll make it more drawn out for when I have to. Alright, we got a few more minutes. A few more minutes because I was late today. But unfortunately, I have to make dinner. I'm making some chicken. Take some chicken breast. I'm gonna sear it in a pan and then bake it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right, Naz, which one should you do if you start alchemy? Silver embroidered. Silver embroidered will give you the most experience you can get back for your alchemy, and if you're just starting out, you want to power level it as much as you possibly can. Your goal with alchemy is to hit G50 or G1. To do that, you're +3, +4, and +5 silver embroidered alchemist. Hell, I'd wear that up until master. Wear that until master, and then you can switch off into your mastery clothes and try to figure out things from there, or just stick with your silver embroidered. But if you're just starting out with your alchemy and you need to level, silver embroidered hands down any day. Even with a plus. Yeah, grilled bird meat for dinner. No, you're not wrong. I'm making some grilled bird meat, some biscuits, I'm thinking some long grain brown rice. I think that might be it. And keep it simple. Nothing too over the top. Oh, and maybe some green beans or peas. Whichever one I figure out. Themed green beans or peas. I have to specify because, you know, there's so many other different types of peas, and they could be fresh, they could be frozen, they could be in a can. Hell, I can get some from a homeless man. Oh, skiddly doo! No tofu. Oh, I gotta check to see if my tofu is still good. Thanks for reminding me, Forgotten. And, I'm a meat eater. I kill my cows and I eat them. Yeah, it's no problem, Naz. Also, before you do head out, the same thing applies for all of your life skills, okay? The general rule is you want to use your silver embroidered up until guru, and then you can start worrying about mastery, or you can use your silver embroidered up until 800 mastery, and then you can decide if you want to focus more into mastery or stick to leveling. On the final countdown. Is there a tri-Manos equivalent you can use? Fun little fact, kid. Fun little fact. If you do not want to deal with Manos, but you still want to be just under Tet Manos, I know it's a little stretch. I know it's not something that is going to be easily obtainable, but an alternative would be going for the blue or green grade gear. If you look at, say, which one has my gathering gear today? Okay. If you look at the gathering gear, just the clothing, the accessories, you're probably going to have to go with a Tet Garanoa. But the clothing, you can get away with using your Logia. Your Pen Logia is right below the Tet Manos. And then also, if you're looking for the accessories, like Sixel said, you can use the season for the Flamora, so you get 2 quests. Well, you get 1 quest for the season, and then if you do the season pass, you can turn in the 100 tokens, or whatever it is, for the second Flamoros. Those can be exchanged at any time for any of the slots. So I can run with 2 of the earrings. I can run with 2 of the necklaces. I can blah, blah, blah. I can exchange them no matter what I need. I will show you before I have to go, because I do have a season character that I have to delete, but I do have one to demonstrate. Switching off. I know the first one you can get is the one that you'll need to grab from a season character using, and it'll require you to grab 300 of the byproducts, any byproduct. Doesn't matter which one. You can go out there and get 300 gathering. You can get 300 cooking, 300 alchemy. But you get the... Yes, those are for season characters. I mean, the quests are for season, and then you can use it on your actual main characters. I don't understand why they did it like that, but like I said, season pass. If you get the tokens, yeah, Seal of Journey. If you look at it, once per family, exchange 100 for the Flamrose accessory, and then yeah, like Bree said, you need those seals there. Then the other one is, it's going to be suggested but already done. Season graduation, is that this one? No, I don't think that's the one. Hold on, I need to find it. It's in here somewhere. At least I think it's in this one. But it's a stupid little quest that you have to go for Dalashian, and all you do is turn in the 300 byproducts to get your other Flamoros, and boom, you're good. You're good to go. Yeah, can only be done on season, but afterwards you have to throw it onto a main character because your season character cannot wear it. Obviously, it's a life scaling gear. All right, now we're getting to the end. Let's go ahead and list up everything, find out how much we've made for the time that we've been out here mining. I should still have enough to throw in... Oh, I already fucked up. I should have enough. But not enough room. Okay, so for the hour and 40 minutes that I was out, or hour and 50 minutes that I was out here mining, I've made 382.7. I'll go ahead and register that. I don't need the rough stone. Copper is going to be low with 22.2 mil. That's fine. I'm going to use that to make into the trade crates and my T10 attempts. The zinc is the same way I'm going to use into the material crates, but 51.4. Silver, we're going to make 19.6, but there's only 1k of it. Not really that much. That I'll use to make the bottles for our guild missions. Gold, I don't really care about gold, so 7.7 mil. Platinum's that's the one I'm really looking forward to melting down to make the pure platinum crystal, but we're probably gonna have to come back out here again to do some more mining for it. But that'll make me 47.1. Is that everything? Yeah, we'll list those up to show. Maybe the Caphras too. And for the Black Gem fragments, 62.7. And lastly, let's take a look at the Caphras, even though I know it's going to be extremely fucking low. 23.8 mil. So it's not bad. If you guys are out there looking for a quick little buck to make, getting the materials for your worker empire out here in Pilgrims Haven is going to be a good option for you. Getting the platinum for your pure platinum crystals. An hour and 45 minutes. Yeah, an hour and 45, and that's only because I'm like unbuffed. I wasn't really focused. It was a casual mining session. This wasn't anything min-maxy, it wasn't over the top, it was just a nice little casual session. If you guys were out here wanting to do something different, you wanted a quick little buck, but you didn't want to have to look at the spreadsheets and BDolytics or anything like that, it's great. You can make a lot more money elsewhere where you're processing down the materials that you made here. But for the raw materials, it's a pretty good place. I suggest coming out here at least once a day to burn up either your main's energy or an alt's energy. But with all of that out of the way, it was great having you all in here. Moose, my channel member, huge shout out to you. OC, you're not in here. Huge shout out to you. Monkey, you're not in here, but huge shout out to you too. If you guys are watching over there on YouTube, make sure to turn on all those notifications, hit that subscribe button so you guys know when I come out with any new shorts, updates, guides, videos in general. You guys are watching me over there on Twitch, be sure to follow me so you guys know when I go live, and to keep up with any of the story posts that I make. Hey, I actually kept up on the scheduling today, okay? I did good. I scheduled it a little bit too soon, but I still motherfucking scheduled it. Anyway. With all of that out of the way, it was great having you all in here. I look forward to the patch day, whichever is being updated. I'll have to take a look at the global update, but yeah. Have a great night, everyone, and I'll see you probably tomorrow. Keep gathering out there, everyone.